In the depths of the earth, a sleeping giant has awakened with a thunderous roar. The deadliest volcano of all time, Shiveluch, has unleashed its wrath, cracking open the very foundation of our world. As molten lava spills forth, a terrifying spectacle unfolds, captivating our collective imagination. How did this force of nature lay dormant for so long? What secrets lie beneath its fiery core? Join us on a journey into the heart of this cataclysmic event as we delve into the recent eruptions of Shiveluch and the profound mysteries they unveil. Shiveluch, a majestic volcanic mountain, has shaped the landscape for over 10,000 years. With 60 eruptions during the Holocene period, it leaves a mesmerizing trail of destruction and beauty. Debris avalanches, pyroclastic flows, and tephra falls sculpt the land, demanding our understanding for predicting and mitigating hazards. Journeying through Shiveluch's history reveals resounding eruptions like the 2005 major blast. From the thunderous outbursts of 1964 to echoes in AD 1030, its volcanic fury resonates in history's annals. Notably, eruptions like those in AD 1050, 1650, 1854, and 1964 may have impacted climate, with traces in Greenland's ancient ice cores. As one of Kamchatka's largest volcanic structures, Shiveluch commands attention with a colossal volume of 1,300 cubic kilometers. The ancient starry Shiveluch witnessed cataclysmic events 65,000 years ago, birthing the young Shiveluch, a lava dome complex. Frequent dome collapses and debris avalanches create an eerie reminder of nature's immense power. Scientists propose the existence of two slabs beneath, explaining its diverse range of basaltic andesites. However, perspective matters. Remember the catastrophic Mount St. Helens eruption of 1980, infamous as the most disastrous volcanic event in U.S. history? It claimed 57 lives and had a terrifying blast radius of about 6.1 miles from the summit. Well, Shiveluch has experienced an astonishing 15 mega eruptions of similar magnitude. Let's deviate a little and talk about the Mount St. Helens eruption of 1980. Months before the cataclysmic eruption, ominous signs foretold the impending disaster. Thousands of small earthquakes, billowing steam, and a massive 450-foot bulge towering over the mountain hinted at the volcanic inferno brewing beneath the surface. Then, at 8:32 a.m., chaos erupted. A colossal 5.1 magnitude earthquake shook Mount St. Helens to its core, setting off a chain reaction of unimaginable proportions. The sheer force triggered an enormous landslide, causing the entire northern face of the volcano to crumble into oblivion, a breathtaking display of destruction. But the nightmare was just beginning. Pressurized magma burst forth, unleashing a colossal ash plume that soared an astonishing 80,000 feet, blotting out the sun and plunging the region into an eerie darkness. The once vibrant landscape was transformed into an otherworldly abyss as the blanket of ash settled over the land. In mere minutes, an area spanning 230 square miles was obliterated, leaving behind a desolate wasteland. Tragically, 57 lives were lost, including the valiant volcanologist David A. Johnston and talented photojournalist Reed Blackburn. The lush forest that once adorned Mount St. Helens slopes was reduced to mere ash within the inner blast zone, extending 6.2 miles from the summit. Even trees beyond this zone were scorched by the intense heat, creating a barren expanse known as the blowdown zone. The devastation didn't stop there. Deadly mudflows known as lahars formed as melting ice and snow mixed with volcanic debris. These monstrous forces of nature tore through nearby communities, wreaking havoc on homes, roads, and bridges in their relentless path. Even now, 43 years later, the impact of Mount St. Helens eruption lingers. Just days before the anniversary, a debris flow triggered by remnants of the eruption toppled a bridge on State Highway 504, cutting off access and power to the Johnston Ridge Observatory nestled in the heart of the blast zone. So back to the Shiveluch. It would only be proper for us to get to know about some of its recent eruptions. The Shiveluch volcano surely has a story to tell, a tale of fiery eruptions that has captivated scientists and onlookers alike. Let's travel back to November 12, 1964, when Shiveluch unleashed one of Kamchatka's most explosive eruptions in history. The sheer volume of small ejected pyroclastic material, estimated at 0.8 cubic kilometers, left an indelible mark on the landscape. It was a spectacle that scientists unraveled through meticulous studies of deposits, seismograms, and barograms. But let's rewind and delve into the volcanic tapestry that led to this cataclysmic event. The young Shiveluch volcano, with its turbulent history, had experienced a series of eruptions and the formation of extrusive domes within its crater. These domes, a testament to the raw power simmering within, exhibited intense fumarolic activity. Yet the volcano remained relatively calm until the year of reckoning, 1964. Months before the eruption, the ground trembled beneath Shiveluch's surface, forewarning of the chaos to come. Scientists meticulously studied the seismic activity, piecing together the puzzle that lay hidden within the Earth's rumblings. Then, on that fateful day, at 7:07 a.m., it began. The eruption unleashed its fury upon the world. A powerful earthquake marked the eruption's commencement, triggering a sequence of events that intensified over time. Incandescent materials erupted, accompanied by volcanic tremors and an explosion of airwave energy. Pyroclastic flows cascaded down the slopes, painting a mesmerizing yet ominous picture of nature's wrath. The eruption column soared to an astonishing height of approximately 15 kilometers, leaving behind a new horseshoe-shaped crater mirroring the contours of its predecessor. The destruction was immense, as the eruption consumed a staggering 1.154 cubic kilometers of the volcano's edifice. But Shiveluch's story doesn't end there. Fast forward to the turbulent year of 1999, when the mighty volcano revealed its true colors. Clouds veiled its presence, but when the skies cleared, awe-inspiring fumarolic gas and steam plumes danced skyward, capturing the attention of all who gazed upon them. And then came the explosions. Short but impactful, they rocked Shiveluch with their sheer power. Ash-laden plumes billowed into the sky, demanding attention and respect. Seismic activity detected additional dome explosions, adding an extra layer of danger to the symphony of chaos unfolding. One particular day, August 15th, stood out from the rest. In a spectacular display, an ash explosion shot a plume a jaw-dropping 800 meters into the sky, leaving everyone in utter awe. Fumarolic plumes continued to grace the skyline, a constant reminder of the untamed spirit that resided within Shiveluch. As the months passed, Shiveluch remained relentless. Fumarolic plumes rose like phoenixes on various occasions, ensuring that its voice was heard. And on November 1st, the volcano erupted explosively, leaving an indelible mark on the southern landscape. Dome explosions and shallow earthquakes punctuated the days that followed, creating an atmosphere of anticipation and awe. But Shiveluch had one final surprise in store for the year 1999. On December 27th, a possible gas and ash plume hinted at its untamed spirit, leaving us breathless and pondering what the future held for this majestic volcano. Now, all this might sound like ancient tales, so let's talk about the latest eruption that got the world talking. In the dead of night, when the world slumbered, the mighty Shiveluch volcano roared back to life on that fateful Tuesday, April 11th, 2023. And what unfolded over the next 6 hours was nothing short of a cataclysmic symphony. Imagine the earth trembling beneath your feet as Shiveluch unleashed its wrath. The eruption reached a crescendo, unleashing an ash cloud so massive it covered an astounding area of 108,000 square kilometers. That's equivalent to 41,700 square miles, an expanse that boggles the mind. Reports from the Kamchatka branch of the Geophysical Survey of the Russian Academy of Sciences paint a vivid picture. The ash cloud soared to a staggering altitude of 20 kilometers. Can you even fathom it? A towering column of darkness piercing the sky, casting an ominous shadow over the once serene snowy forests and rivers. It was a sight that captivated and terrorized in equal measure. But the devastation didn't end there. The wind, a merciless accomplice, carried the ash cloud westward, descending upon unsuspecting villages. It blanketed houses, streets, and fields under a suffocating layer of gray volcanic dust, reaching depths of up to 8.5 centimeters. This was a record-breaking ashfall, the most substantial in over 6 decades. The region stood in awe of nature's might. And just when we thought the chaos couldn't escalate further, the Earth itself trembled once again. Approximately 24 hours after the eruption began, a magnitude 5.8 earthquake jolted the coast of Kamchatka. Scientists suspect it to be an aftershock, a chilling reminder of the power that lies beneath. As the lava flowed, fear of mudflows loomed large. The melting snow threatened to unleash torrents of mud along the nearby highway, raising concerns for safety. Schools shuttered their doors, and residents sought refuge indoors, shielded from the relentless assault of ashfall. The entire region came to a standstill, paralyzed by the wrath of Shiveluch. But the chaos didn't spare the skies above. The aviation community received a chilling code red warning. Pilots were urged to stay vigilant, keeping a watchful eye on the ever-changing meteorological conditions. The safety of all those navigating the heavens was paramount, and precautions were taken to ensure their well-being. In the wake of this apocalyptic awakening, the people of Kamchatka found themselves caught in the grip of a disaster unlike any other. Their lives were forever changed by the fury of Shiveluch. As the dust settled and the skies cleared, the region began to rebuild. But the scars left by Shiveluch's eruption would forever remind them of the power that lies dormant beneath their feet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to Beyond Discovery. See you in the next one.